I set up a review, right? And straight out of the box. And good luck on that bad boy. So here I am with the new review. Let me get my power cable back in, a little organized. Hey, did you see Danny Black's video comparison of the DJI Action 3, the GoPro Hero 11, Steve WB, my gentleman, and the Insta360 1 RS, if it was a 1-inch Leica. And he made the Action 3 look bad on low light. Not saying on purpose. I'm just saying he made it look bad. And he didn't mention, because I didn't hear, maybe I didn't have my coffee, that when you turn your camera on for the first time, before I turned my camera on for the first time, and he set everything up, did you have low light priority enabled and not telling us? Because that makes a big difference. GoPro already has low light built in, automatically set. Hey, I'm Fish. Thank you very much for joining me. This is all about this. I love how a laptop computer does what the Osmo Action does. Brightens and darkens. It's breathing up and down in brightness. Do I need to back out a little more? I can't do this with the laptop. And if I do it, what's going to happen is my machine's going to, fail me. Maybe that would do. Okay, I'm good. I'm good to go. I got on the table, not necessary, and let me just get them out of the way. Remember the days of the Hero 7 and the Yi Technology 4K Plus? How these two were battling out head to head? Get them out of the way. No longer needed. I have action cameras. So you saw those two action cameras. I got the 8, thinking the 8 was better. And the 9's upstairs. And I got the 10. The reason I got the 10 is because I went to Buc-ee's and I filmed my video all over the place. And when horizon level was in the camera, man, that was the killer. So can these two be prepared? Do I need to have light on the subject for this to stop blinking? Is that better? Does that help out the blink? I just don't get it. Let me do this. Maybe that would stop it from going. I need a bigger house. So you can see how technology may work for some and may not work for others. Stop hunting, Lenovo. Okay, here we go. Do this again. I got the camera. I'm pretty much more or less just giving up. Let me do this. Let me unplug this bad boy. Hang on. Let me just unplug it. I think what's happening is the Windows killing it. That's better for you. Much better. Let me know if it hunts. It still hunts. Let me just lower it down. 100%. Take note. You got light. Light will work. I don't need to hold anything else. I think that's much better. I don't even get a comment. It still hunts. I'm not going to waste electricity. I'm not going to waste it. I'm just going to go somewhere else where it will work out. Oh man, that works out just fine right there. Hunting. We will go hunt. All right, I can't hold my laptop like this forever. So I'm just gonna go back. Go back this way. If this fails, I'm just gonna go downstairs and do my setup there. I love technology. I can't control it. Ladies and gentlemen, due to technical difficulties, I don't know if I want to go forward. Just roll with it. You bet I will. I will roll with it. You know what I'm going to do? I got my lights somewhere, so just give me one more second, and I will roll with it. Where's my light? Where is my light? What did I do with my light? I had a light that I could put on me. It was over here. It's not there. It's not there. Oh man, I lost the light. I lost my light. My light was just here yesterday. It was right here. Definitely indeed. Unbelievable. I will get with it. Just give me a second. There it is. Oh man. Staring me right in my face. I just couldn't see it. Let's get some light on the subject. Now the hunting should stop. There we go. And I can't see if there's any comments coming in because I'm being blinded by a light. This is your flashlight, buddy, right back there. Now, Lenovo, thank you very much for technical difficulties and all. So now we can get started with my review. And yeah, I could go back to YouTube and edit it out. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Well, I had to wait for everybody to come on, and that's the ticket right here. If you're getting into action cameras, please don't get me wrong. And you're going to want to make sure that you want the right action camera, right? I'll stop touching things. And the Hero 7, it has an HDMI port. I'm sorry, this is the Hero 8. It has an HDMI port. It's got one of the, hyper smooth stabilization. It's still hunting. Why are you hunting? Insta, send me a link and I'll be happy. If you hunt, you know what I'm going to do with you. Kick you out. So here we go. I'm done. I'm done hunting, done this and that. Maybe put the light a little further back. No. How's this? Now, did you know that it took some time for the camera to say, hey, I'll stop blinding you. You take an LED light to see what the light looks like when it works. And that's exactly what you saw there. Not many people knew that. Thank you for the thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. DJI Osmo Action 3 has come out in late September. And sure enough, GoPro came out with their camera as well. You could say GoPro was trying to tell DJI, and DJI was trying to tell GoPro. They're both fighting with one another. Who will be the first one to get their product out and officially out on the market? And they both came out the same exact date. And here we are. And DJI now has a hardware issue. And this hardware issue has gotten to Amazon. And Amazon has now trying to pull back DJI's products off the market to stop others from having that hardware issue. But when you go on to Amazon, you still see them with products. And this is some of the rumors we are all passing to one another. Everybody's guessing what is happening here, and nobody knows the real truth but DJI. And what are you going to do when you pass your return period? Are you going to, kick yourself in the butt because you didn't listen to a fellow person? And we'll give him 30 seconds to come forward. And I'm not picking on the gentleman because we talk back and forth of what we're going to do with our cameras. I'm still in my return process period. And let me tell you, if I keep the camera and this has a hardware issue, what am I to do? Move forward? Or do I simply just take the camera, give it back to the market? This camera goes back to DJI, from Best Buy to DJI, or it goes back on sale with Best Buy and they pass it along to the next member. Well, I'm going to do that. Pass this camera to Best Buy that they could pass it to you. Well, I could tell Best Buy, hey, it's defective. And then they'll take that camera and they'll send it back. And everybody be saying, oh, man, Fish, you should have given it to them so I could have gotten a better discount, $50+ off. These are my thoughts out loud to all. I burned my camera. I drowned my camera. I try to scare my camera by speed. And I did crash the camera. Yes, indeed. I got it to crash. Not once, more than once. Now, Steve WB's camera is going back officially, shipping it today. He's got the label. My gig user already shipped his camera. It's going back by tomorrow. And they're going to wait for their funds and their repairs. I don't blame you guys. You guys are doing great. And I hope they will do justice and do right. And let alone, did I crash my camera? Let me tell you what I'm learning. I use Magic's Movie Edit Pro 2021, not 2023 or 2022, 2021. It does it all. What does 2022 different than 2021 and 2023 different than 2022 and 2021? Not a thing. They all do the same. They just add one or two things. I'm very pleased with my 2021. And sure enough, when I put all the videos from here, been working not one single issue, not one issue in Magic's editing. I'm finding out right now, editing with this camera, I get a crash. And I don't know where that crash is going to come at. And the only way I can find out where that crash is looking at the timeline of Magic. So it says 4 minutes and 32 seconds. That's not that great there. I wish they would have sent a refund and say, hey, when we get a perfect working model, then we'll recharge your account and send you one. I'm going to take the file, put it into Magic's, and say 4 minutes and 23 seconds, it crashes. I look at the report and I go, oh, file DJI, whatever file system number this has now, which is just crazy. It destroys GoPro's file system. I didn't even try the renaming because the renaming only does a couple of other things on it. And it's the 5th file. So if I now take everything from the file 1, 2, 3, 4 and save it, and get rid of the 6th file, the 5th file, and just put the 4th and 6th together, I cut that one out, put it together, it goes. It works. But if I take that file that's crashed and I put it into another editor, it works. And last night when I'm trying to do my, raw video to edit to make this of burning, drowning, and crashing, a skit for you, and not trying to be negative about it, be positive with humor, entertaining. And it worked. It didn't work. And then it worked. It proved me wrong. I taken my editor. I got rid of it. I reloaded it 5 times. Put the DJI in. There is something in here that's causing issues. But did you know that a Samsung Evo Select card right here, this particular card, I need to put this card away. This particular card right here, can you all see it? You need a light on it. This card right here, I'll do it right here and see how close I can get. This is a Samsung Evo Select card. This and that don't work. Truth Seeker, how's it going? This card and this camera doesn't work, but this card and that camera will work. This and this will crash, cause a slow speed. And there's something with cards. So please, I apologize if that was reflecting into your eyes. So I had to find out from day one, my camera did a slow, it paused, it froze like a GoPro, just like a GoPro. So this is now getting to be like a GoPro. Oh, come to the same height as GoPro there. There you go. Is that better for you? Now, another issue was the camera shut off. I'm not sure why it shut off. And maybe because I wasn't pressing this scuba button hard enough. This shutter button has now become, and thank you to Steve WB finding out that this button may have been made a little stronger due to the depth of water that we put our cameras in, where the Osmo action was a lot softer and caused issues, and DJI found a way to improve it. You want me to answer that question there, Truth Seeker? I have a return policy. Do I let my return policy expire? So I asked the question on a question. Open and honest, this is going back. Yes, indeed. I'm sending it back as soon as I can. I still got another 7 days to go, 6 days to go. And I am going to send it back. I am the Burger King Return King. I am the Return King. Why didn't I send this back? Why did I not 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 send this back? I think I am going to leave this out. Oh, look at that. Did I accidentally hit the on button? Was my camera on for the longest period of time? I probably hit the return button. There we go. It's shut off. Now, you would send them back soon. Well, Truth Seeker, you're trying to seek the truth out. Is that why you got your name, Truth Seeker? It is not up to you to make my decisions. It's up to me to make my decisions for myself and what benefits me. It is not your hard-earned cash you gave me. So what I am going to do in the next couple of days is I am going to open up that super thanks for Truth Seeker to give me the $363 and change in funds. And whatever leftover funds that I overly charge, it will go to better use, like to my helping and making the video. And then I will take that funds and go out and purchase another DJI Osmo Action with Truth Seekers funds. Would that be something that you are willing to do? I think he would. And while you think about that, there goes my camera. They're drop proof, man. You could drop them all you want, and they won't break. And that's what they're there for. I just want to get some of the stuff out of the way. Yes, indeed. It's what we do. I hit the pause button. So I don't get the answer. I think he's trying to type one word at a time. I'm not insulting you. You've been with me for quite some time. And you know who I am. And that's the only way I will keep this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you get a DJI Osmo Action 3 and you have a return policy and you're not happy in any which way or form, you'll take that camera and you'll go back and return it. And then you'll make a decision and say, hey, let me go try the GoPro. And let's say the GoPro was way, way better or vice versa, not as good. Then you'll go return that GoPro and go with DJI. And that is what we do in life. We try out. Now, what happens with this camera? One, we had a SD slow card. We got the camera to basically do some type of crash, and the button was either pressed or not pressed, or something came on the screen and I couldn't see. And number three, and we're going to do that right now for you, and we will pick on Truth Seeker today because he basically is calling me out on the table and he won't answer to sending me the super thanks funds. This is the very first time we turn the camera on. If it doesn't turn on correctly, what we're going to do right now, I'm going to make sure it's the very first time I turn my camera on. I'm going to pull the battery out. I'm going to simply just press the buttons to get the juice out of the camera. What is that silence? He thinks emoticons answers the questions. For the very first time you turn your camera on, ladies and gentlemen, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,005. For the very first time turning the camera on, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,005. Oh, I apologize. There we go. Let's shut the camera off. One 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,005. Stand by. Okay, let's do this way. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1. Oh, let's shut it off. Did I shut it off? No. Let's shut it off. Let's try it again. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3. Shut it off. And I'll do it one more time. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3. Ready? 1,000, 2, 1,000. Now, what I'm trying to show you is, I do apologize for the light. I give it about 5 seconds. And it works fine. You're going to find out when you get your camera and you're trying to do quick capture. This is not going to work. Thank you for the thumbs up and thank you for joining, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you stopping by. When you get your camera, you want to make this work for you in the quick start. Is the quick start as quick as the Osmo Action, or is the Action 3 quicker? That wasn't a fair test, but this goes on quick enough on standby. And standby is just fine. It's a lot easier today to get into your camera and to remove the battery. And standby doesn't work when it's on off, meaning quick capture won't work for the first time 1 second. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4. 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, 4. Monte Tungo. Power button is on the side. Thank you. 1, and there we go. Now, I know the power button is on the side, and what we're getting at here is that the quick capture doesn't work all the time going the quick seconds. Here is the power button, ladies and gentlemen, not over here, because you'll try to say, hey, look, I'm hitting the wrong button. The power button is over here next to the lens. Now, when you press it a quick second, it will turn the camera on. And when you long press it for over 2 seconds, it will shut the camera off. If you hold the quick button down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, nothing's going to happen. There is a way to get into scuba diving, and they say it's a matter of 5 quick presses or whatnot. Well, I'm not upset about that. I am just saying, hey, I'm not pleased with the way DJI Osmo Action is working. I feel that they need to do some improvements. And let me just give you one, kind of thing that may be right or wrong. Let's look at the DJI Osmo Action here. Let's turn it on. Let me look for the play button. There is a play button here. If I swipe, I'm into the actual playback. And over here, I'm looking at my camera to see this. I am able to delete my video. I'll leave it like so. Let me hit the mode on that Monte Tungal told me to. That's on the side. This is the playback button. Let me swipe to the side. It goes into like what GoPro does. And that's not what is doing with the Osmo Action, where you swipe, it went to the side. You have to hit this little play button. Let me see if it's there, right here. And it goes into playback. There is no trash can. And the only way to trash can the video is to swipe to the side. And did I do that right? Swipe to the side. And there's the trash can. Now, what if I wanted to delete this video of the Osmo Action 3? I hit it. I'm confirmed. But what if I delete the Osmo Action? It's gone. At least if you make a mistake, Osmo Action, you can't recover it. So now you got to stop, go get recovery, and you can recover that. But at least you're able to hit the delete button, and that file is now deleted. Now, if you want to look at the playback of the video, it's not on the front. See the front screen or the other. It is nice to have a front screen, but I want to look at the playback on the front. And I have to swipe up to go to swiping up. I'm swiping up. Do I need a thumb to do the swipe up? There we go. Back to live view. Now, it needs to swipe. I want to look at playback. Playback is right over here. It's a little button. There's playback. I need to look at the front of the camera. I need to look for the delete. And I don't see any delete button. So I probably will have to swipe. And there is the delete button right there. And there's my confirm to delete. And off goes that video. So learning the camera is essential, that you need to learn how to use it. Yes, indeed. Now, when I watched other people's videos, they just basically, they don't show that it connects this way. It doesn't connect this way because there's a magnet this way and a magnet that way that causes reverse polarity. And that reverse polarity causes issues. And can I force this in and lock it into place the wrong way? It's quite difficult, quite hard to do. And there's going to be a mistake when doing it. And you don't want to do that. And it won't go that way. And that's where some people may be breaking the unit. When you get it on, that is just holding it. You're going to have to give a little snap in on both sides. And there you go. Now you're rock solid. The problem I see here is that if I take this camera and I do one of these and put it in my back pocket and I sit on it, what's going to happen is I'm going to eventually break those tabs and this is going to come off and I'm going to have to replace this unit. With my other camera, I just got the feet. If I sit on it, it's going to bend to the side. Oh, yes, this will bend as well to the side, but this will bend to the side and have less breakage than this. And the reason for that is this is solidly on here, so it makes it one full camera on the Osmo Action. On here, it doesn't. It's just a magnetic holding clip that holds on. Now, you're saying to yourself, hey, what can that thing do? Well, this is the Inky Falcon. I thought it was the Inky Falcon Plus. My Inky Falcon Plus is downstairs, and I just got confused. I swore it was the Inky Falcon, and the reason why I thought it was because of this particular piece right here. I thought this one had 3. It only got 2. I thought it was 3. And if I now take this whole thing off, and I cannot put it on here unless I have fingers. So maybe they'll make a slimmer part on here because this whole piece and the camera on the gimbal all together, the gimbal and this makes this gimbal hum. Now on the Plus, it may not hum because it meant to fit the GoPro Hero 10 and the 11 and the 9. And it will work. Now, will this work with the Falcon with the remote control? Well, they say that the DJI has its own dedicated Bluetooth. And DJI will not say that to the Falcon that it will work. I spoke to them via online. Hey, will the Falcon and the DJI communicate to one another? And they just didn't know the answer. Hey, thank you for stopping by. People, come and go as you please. I'm almost done anyway because, I have the Osmo Action 3. I'm pleased with it. I may have a better camera than some others, and I may not have a good camera. But since we're hearing everybody's got issues with their cameras, is it worth the, time to, give it back in and tell DJI you need to make an improvement. You need to drop your price on your defective product that's out there that's hardware related issues. But I do want to show you one thing. One thing I can't see, and I did this on the stream. This is not that hard to take off once it's off. And this lens protector won't fit on there, and you don't see the O-ring at all. Did the O-ring disappear? Is it deeply inside? I don't know. It's there somewhere. But now, if you watch my video of me taking this camera and dunking it, trying to drown it, and when I first got my camera, my O-ring wasn't seated right. I looked at it. I looked at it. I looked at it. And I opened and closed it 3 official times. This is the proper way of an O-ring to be inside a camera. DJI is not meant to be on the outside of the camera. And you're going to find many people out there today going to take their camera into the water, into the soup, and dunk it. Now, Steve WB, I do apologize when the light's shining in my face. I love the DJI's colors. It's the only reason I requested a placement. Let's talk about that. In my low light scenario, GoPro was in the background on the lights, fuzzy. And that's because of EIS. If I turned EIS, and the GoPro shined better than DJI at nighttime with colors. But when the sun started to come up, that's when DJI became more natural in colors, having a great colors. If you looked at my Traxxas Rustler video and you see the sky and the cloud and everything, man, that shows you. I did one shot. I shot that whole video 4K 120 frames per second, and you saw the chalk on the floor that kicked up. That was colorful. And I don't want to be there color grading video. You have to go buy a new editor to do that and then put that video into the editor in color. Oh, Resolve does it all. Yeah, Resolve does it all, but some other programs don't do it all. And if you've been with that program, then you go buy like Cyberlink Color Director, where Power Director don't color, and you could do all that. Yeah, coloring is one of our reasons why we buy it. Now, if you look back here, the blue has white in it. This will make the video look like a Twilight Zone. Grainy indeed. It'll make everything grainy and all. With the GoPro, I don't know. I'm just, right now, this is the recent camera. And yeah, I got water stuck in my camera. And my face, everything was all blurry. It's all fixed. Everything's brand new now. Yeah, I'm going to take the camera. I'm going to turn it on. And what can I do to show you? How do I look to you? Because the light is on? Let me get rid of the light. Put the light down there for you. Now, that don't look good at all. And that's what everybody is complaining about. And I don't look good because of Lenovo. Lenovo is making me look that bad. Now, for my needs, I got an action camera. I got 2 action cameras. Why do I need another action camera? I want you to tell me why I need the Osmo Action 3. You tell me if I got an action camera and I'm happy with this and it does 4K horizon level, got to go. It does horizon level. Thank you, Steve WB, for the support and all. Ladies and gentlemen, please check out Steve WB. He's an excellent gentleman indeed. When he gets his DJI Osmo Action 3 back, and we'll see what his videos will look like and how he likes his camera and what he's going to do with that. He's a long-term YouTuber doing a great job, small content creator. Great guy, great guy. Please visit him. Definitely a great guy. Now, I already got an action camera. There's no need for me to hold on to something that I don't love. So on that note, I'm going to, got to get on out of here too. I don't want to bore you. Get your comments in. I'll leave the last minute for you. I thank you all, and I hope you enjoy your camera when you get yours that is trouble-free like everybody else. Have a great day. Don't get people wrong and why they return their products and they like to use something that will work 100% straight out of the box.